Okay, hello all. In this video, we'll talk something about the plane figures, 平面圖形 in Chinese. That means that we will learn something about the circle, the rectangle, the square, etc., etc. So that these all are the plane figures. After we learn something from the straight line, we will go to the plane, and next time you will know that we will go to the solids. That means we will go to 立體圖形 for the next video. So first of all, let's know some words before you go to learn other things. First of all, the figure shows a circle. In Chinese, it's called 圓形. And in a circle, that means that we have something called the length of the circle. That means there's someone around it. This one is called the circumference. Circumference. In Chinese, it's called 圆周. So that means the whole circle, the part of it. And after that, after this circumference, we have three words. First of all, the first one is called diameter. Diameter in Chinese is called 直徑. That means someone that's starting from a point A on the circumference and go to another point C is another point on the circumference, but it can pass through the center. In Chinese, it's called 圆心. That one is called diameter. And also, what we are going to learn is something that if something that from center to a point or on the circumference, we will call this one is called radius. This one in Chinese is called 半徑. This word is very important because we will use this word to find out the area of the circle. So you must know the meaning of this word and also the English word of these English meaning of these word in the circle, because you will learn this in form 2. Something about the diameter, something about the radius, and you know what is the meaning of these words. And also the last word I want to introduce is called the art. Art in Chinese is called 武. That means something that we have here, this line, part of the circumference. So we have something called 武. This is the first part, and we will learn something about the circle. Next part, we will go to learn something is about the triangle, because after the one line, we will go to 3 lines, because we never make a plane figure with 2 straight lines. So first of all, we will go to the 3 straight line. That means this is a triangle. And for the triangle, we have 6 names of it. It depends on how you name it, because first of all, you can name it with the lengths. That means we have 3 equal lengths. So we call this one is called the equilateral triangle. So that means in Chinese, this one is called 等邊三角形. And what's more, and the other one is that we do not have 3 equal sides. We only have 2 of it. We call it isosceles triangle. In Chinese, this one is called 等腰三角形. And the last one is that all 3 sides are not equal, so we call it scalene triangles. In Chinese, it's called 任意三角形. So every triangle that we may call it isosceles triangle, equilateral triangle, or scalene triangles. And at the same time, other than we call it equilateral triangle, isosceles triangle, and scalene triangle, we can also call these 3 names according to the angle of the sides. For example, if we have one obtuse angle, that means one obtuse angle in the triangle. In Chinese, that means 有一個鈍角，一個鈍角喺一個三角入邊. We will call this one is the obtuse angle triangle. In Chinese, this one is called 鈍角三角形. And next, if you find a triangle that with a right angle, that one we will call it right angle triangle. In Chinese, this one is called 直角三角形. Finally, if the one that we have all 3 angles, but all 3 of them are acute angle, look at that. For the right angle, the other 2 must be acute angle. And for the obtuse, the other 2 must be acute angle, and only the third one will be the obtuse angle or the right angle. But if you find some triangles that with all 3 angles are acute angle, so we call this acute angle triangle. In Chinese, this one is called 鋭角三角形. Okay, so we have these 6 name of the triangles, but pay attention, we will call each triangle with 2 names of it, one from the length and one from the size. So make sure that you know what we are going to talk to you. Okay, so please pay attention. Okay, the last one is the polygons. Polygons in Chinese is called 多边形. That means that we have something that more than 3 sides, so we call this polygons. And we have also 5 names of it, but first of all, these 3, 1, 2, 3, belongs to the same group, and these 2 belong to the other group. First one is called the equilateral polygon. What is the meaning of the equilateral polygon? That means all equal length. Lateral in English is called length. 等边多边形. That means all 4 sides are the same length. So this one in Chinese is called 等边多边形. Okay, let me move a little bit higher. And the next one, this one is called equiangular polygon. That means all these angles are the same, but they do not got the same length, the same length of the side. So this one is called 等角多边形. Equal angle, angular angle. And finally, if you got a polygon that with the same equiangular and also equilateral, we will call this regular polygon. In Chinese, it's called 正多边形. So make sure that what you learn, these 3 we will group them together. So that some of you may be equilateral, some of them may be equiangular. But if we have something that equilateral and equiangular, we will call this regular. Okay, we have another 2 names of the polygon because most of them must belong to each one of these. The first one is called convex polygon. In Chinese, this one is called 凸多边形. So what is the meaning of it? That means all these angles inside of this to make it convex. In Chinese, 即係我要令佢突出嚟. So that means all these angles must be less than 180 degrees. So that if all these angles are less than 180 degrees, we call this convex polygon. And the concave polygon, obviously, this is the contradict of it. This is called 凹多邊形. That means if we have something that with one of these interior angle, we call it, but to make sure that interior 內角, okay, is greater than 180 degrees, then we will call this concave polygon. Concave polygon. So only one of these is called concave. So every time if you find any polygon, if you only have one that is greater than 100 degrees, we call it concave. Otherwise, we only call it convex. Okay, so these are the name of all these circle, triangles, and polygon. So before you do some exercise for it, so first of all, learn this word before you do exercise. Okay, in the next video, we will have some exercise about these words. So pay attention. Okay, and thanks for watching.